a short clip of the original RAF Sculthorpe Heritage Centre. My name's Ian and I founded the centre in August 2019. In the 4 years that we've been going, we've had to weather COVID, over 17 months of being closed, until our point tomorrow, which will be the 5th of November 2023, when we will finish in our original home and we'll be moving to our new home in 2024. But I thought it would be a good idea to show particularly people in the States who can't always visit how the centre looks on its last day. So I'm going to give you a quick whistle-stop tour of the Heritage Centre as it is setting up for our last big event tomorrow.
So here we are in the entrance of the Green Park Rural Centre, which has been our home for the last 4 years. And one of the first things you see as you walk through the door is our display of the Queen's visit in February 2022. This was her last private visit anywhere before she sadly passed away in September of the same year. It was a fantastic day for us. Huge honour that we could share Sculthorpe history with arguably the most famous person in the world, and the Queen was absolutely fantastic. She loved what she was seeing and hearing about the people of Sculthorpe. So we turn around a little bit and we see here, and we have one of the other things here, we have a flight suit from our good friends the 67th Special Operations Squadron. This is from now Colonel William B.J. Kelly, who is a fantastic supporter of the centre, and he donated this to us when he left to go back stateside. We also have a fantastic picture of 3 mosquitoes flying together, painted by a chap called Paul Aswood, who actually lives in Australia. He's from New Zealand, but he painted this and shipped it over for us free of charge, which we were very, very grateful for. So we walk around, we have the memorial for the Roll of Honour for the guys that are sadly killed while stationed here at Sculthorpe with the 47th Bombardment Wing. We have a lot of our pictures adorning the wall. We have a 67th up there. We have Charlie Ross from Bargain Hunt when he came to visit. We have a good friend Neil Story again who visited. We turn around, some more pictures of and newspaper articles that we have here. So again, we are setting up ready for tomorrow. We also have some photographs of the 2002 reunion, which many of the original members of the 47th came back and sadly no longer with us. So now we move into the main hall, which was the AYA. One of the first things you will normally see is a base sign, but we'll come back to that in a second. So we have the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse over here, which used to hang in the debrief pilot's room of the 67th Special Operations Squadron. Renowned aviation artist Jeff Pleasance painted this and donated it to the Heritage Centre. What we do try and have now is we have as many serving Americans or past service personnel actually sign the artwork. We thought that would be something that's quite cool for us to hang in the new building when we do move. So we walk across here. We come to the original, one of the original base signs, which was first put in 1987-88 by the then commander, Captain, then later Wade Marshall. It's fantastic to have it, and we'll be moving it tomorrow into our new home around about 3 o'clock. We also have the wonderful B-45 model, which was kindly given us to by the Imperial War Museum at Duxford. So we have our table, which we normally sell all our books and items. We have our wonderful cafe and tea area. We've got some of our volunteers setting ourselves up ready for tomorrow. Give us a wave, guys. So then we enter into the Heritage Centre. So one of the first things you can see is our B-29 display. This particular B-29 crashed in July 1949, but you can read more about it on our website because I won't go through everything on that. So we have some fantastic items off that. Over here we have various uniforms. 2 of them were donated by Gary Miller. Gary was here in 1984 and 1989 with the 52nd, beg your pardon, F4 squadrons from Spangheim and the 95th Reconnaissance Squadron, which was the TR1s. But we'll come back to that again in a minute. So we'll spin right round. So we start chronologically. This is our World War II part. We have a French battle dress there for the French squadron that was here, which only for a couple of months, I think, yeah, the 342 Lorraine squadron. And we have also a wheel from a Lockheed Ventura, which was found locally in a barn by a local farmer. Again, it's a reconditioning crate. We have a toolbox from the 50s, so we move around. We have a small display about Major General David Jones. Again, we can talk about him all day, but we really don't have that kind of time at the moment because it's a quick whistle-stop tour. We have some fantastic items of his donated by his sons, including this signed receipt for a party, which is a fantastic piece of Sculthorpe history. We have a small amount of flood display stuff, including a telegram. We have our little small jiu-jitsu bit. We have a much better one in the new building, including the worn flight helmet and logbook of Richard Hale, very kindly donated, loaned by his daughter Catherine. And we have our ice bucket, and then we have some of our star attractions, our George medals, and the silver pheasant, which we've discussed before. The life preserver, anti-exposure suit, similar to which was worn by Rice Lemming on his heroics on that fateful night. Some patches. We have the original 420th Air Refuelling Squadron enamel sign painted by Captain Kenyon Everson down there. In this particular display area, we have all sorts of manner of 47th Bombardment Wing knickknacks and like poker chips down there. A dog tag that's found locally, lighters, ID passes, letters, menus, a Bible. I mean, in fact, we have so much more stuff that we can't actually put out, which we will be able to put out in the new centre. So we have all the patches up there. We have our books, our pictorial books, which are absolutely instrumental in trying to find people. And we'll just point out this one here. This is the ultra rare RBB66 familiarisation manual, which we've only ever seen that one copy. We've got fire helmet there. We've got the driver award. We have Ron Schweitzer jacket that he wore here with the 47th Air Police. We've got various different Stein mugs and a picnic thermos set flown by an RB66 crew. We've got more of those plates in storage. Models, a huge array of models. Ultra rare jacket, the L2B light jacket for the 5th Toe Target Squadron. We have Stefano Campos's display there. We have 128th Tactical Fighter Wing display. Fantastic large scale B-45 model plus B-45 door. We have our original flight suit from 1953 and P4 helmet. Air raid siren. As you can see, it's full of all kinds of stuff, which we've literally just rammed out of the room. Another B-45 door from one that crashed outside Alconbury when it was stolen by a crew chief. We have our Sculthorpe social bit. So we move round. Dave Carrick's uniform there. We have one of our star attractions, which is our RB66 wreckage, which is, as far as we're aware, the only RB66 destroyer wreckage or any parts of his aircraft on display outside to the United States. Again, you can look on our website and learn more about it. We have a few things from the control tower there, runway lights, a model donated by Fred Martin, who pretty much made most of the models as you see in the centre, which he donated. We have Sculthorpe scanners, which is the newspapers of the time, part of the brickwork, and that will go back around the other side in a second just to show that one. Our TR1 panel. We have part of the C141, which crashed outside Forney in 1975, unfortunately killing all 18 aboard. So we've got F111 parts from the crash at Binham in May 1990. Some more parts of the B-29. And then we have our replica dress uniforms of Rice and Freeman. And we're just going to come around to here and just finish on this part here, which was the letter which was found in the control tower, written by Mr. Ronald Stropp. And that is part of the brickwork where the letter was found, kindly cut out for us by Clark Demolition. As I've said, it's a very, very whistle-stop tour. We've just got the atomic stop stuff here about the atomic loading pits and the Mark III, 5 and 28 devices being here. And of course, Leander Cunningham there was the chap that locked himself in the room. But as you can see, we've got so much stuff which we've got to move, which will be fantastic when we move into our new home. So this is really just to give you a very quick overview of the original RAF Sculthorpe Heritage Centre. We want to thank everybody that's come to us in the last 4 years. This year we're going to exceed over 5,000 visitors, which is fantastic for us. We hope to see everybody at the new Heritage Centre in 2024. Please just follow us on our social media, which is RAF Sculthorpe Heritage Centre, or RAF Sculthorpe Group on Facebook. We are on Instagram as well. You can keep up to date with anything that we're doing on those social media channels. So yeah, please do come and keep in touch with us, and we will see you all in the new year at the new home of the RAF Sculthorpe Heritage Centre.